Are you interested in what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on aircraft and aircraft liveries? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. So this week we've got 4 new items. The first one is the Garmin G5 plus Era 4 GA, and the Garmin is really this system, right? So don't expect any other things to be added to the cockpit, but this is it. And the thing is that it's only available for a certain type of aircraft. Although it says here general aviation aircrafts, only these aircrafts are supported, right? Some of the Cessna 152, some of the 172s, the Guanbao Cabri G2, or some of the Diamond aircrafts, DV20 and the DA40, as well as the DR400 and the Piper Savage Cup. Keep in mind that the Premium Deluxe version is required for the spec to work on some of the aircrafts. That's because some of the aircrafts are only part of that Premium Deluxe version. And GPS will be added to more aircrafts, right? So you can expect to be added to more systems or more aircraft, over time. The GPS system can simply be, I would say, activated or hidden by using this button, right, to make it more realistic, because you can see all of these aircrafts are kind of older aircrafts from legacy, not with modern instruments, but now you have got the option to press the magic button and then this system will appear, which will allow you to use a lot of things. Like you can see the maps, you can plan your flights easily, you can use the direct to functionality, really easy to use, and I would say makes it nice. That's pretty cool. And I think that this one is also the part, right? So you can also likely, depending on the aircraft you're flying with, it will also position it differently. Here you got this, for example, with the Guanbao, you got it in front of your co-pilot. The next one is the B-36H Peacemaker from Virtavia. It's a mega bomber, as they call it, and it was first introduced on the 28th of August 1947, and the last flight was on the 12th of February 1959, and had 6 28-cylinder R4360 engines with a very height of the piston technology, right? And additional on that, they've got jet pods to later marks to assist with takeoff and top speed. So if you scroll down, you can see how it looks like. The aircraft comes with only one livery, and you can see that this is the livery which you will get for everything, and this is the inside of the cockpit. You can see a lot of gouges, but also a lot of buttons, and that's where you need to be, I would say, kind of careful with, because there's also a disclaimer somewhere on the pictures that not all these buttons are working. Also, if I see this, it looks a little bit unsharp, right? Not really high detailed, but that could be due to the screenshot. Compared to if you look at the outside, which looks pretty sharp. I was a little bit disappointed when seeing this inside of the aircraft, where these, I would say, instruments are high quality, but the gouges look like a little bit off, so not 100% sharp. The aircraft has 3 propellers on each side, as you could see, and a lot of, I would say, gouges, a lot of levelers, a lot of buttons, whereas, okay, not everything is working, especially in that aircraft engineer area. That's where you will see some things are not working. In the pilot area, a lot of the things are working based on the description of this item. Now we've got Sim Federation. They released the Cessna TTX. It's the Corvallis TTX. It's a highly detailed model. Experienced the Corvallis TTX with an accuracy detailed level in both the exterior and interior, capturing every nuance of the aircraft's sleek design. Advanced avionics suite navigate to the skies with confidence, because it has the Garmin G2000 avionics system, including interactive touch screens and real-time flight data. And then they've got the realistic flight dynamics, right? Flight dynamics are super important, as well as there are some missions included, which is also good. So 2 engaging missions are included as part of this aircraft. So there's the aircraft from the outside. You can see it looks pretty nice, right? Not too big, not small, just good. Also, it's a high quality livery, and this is the inside. The inside, again, you can see the G2000 from Garmin with the touch panel, which you can use while flying this aircraft. And also here you can see that, I would say, they paid a lot of attention to also the internal side of the aircraft and not only to the outside, which is always good to see, right? Because that's where you would likely, I would say, plan most time, inside the aircraft and not outside. Based on the, I would say, screenshots, it looks like it only comes with one livery, but let's double check that by looking at the bottom. It comes with 2 liveries, right? White and red, and then fully black as it looks like. So keep that in mind. Only 2 liveries are there, but the screenshots were only from one color. Then we're going back into history again. It's the Clam KL or KL25 D7R. It comes from Classic Hangar. And it's an older aircraft which was, let's say, flying between 1928 and 1941. It came with 30 variants, which is pretty cool. And they produced around 610 units. So if we scroll to the pictures, because there's not too much about how it's being implemented in Flight Simulator, this is what you will get, right? So you will get a nice old aircraft, legacy aircraft. It comes with multiple liveries. You can see the pilot and the co-pilot. And also the interior, like if you would look at the wood, right? That contains all the details over there. And a minimum number of instruments, which was, let's say, normal for that time. Here another livery. This one, I'd say, looks like a little bit more modern. Another one. So you can see a lot of liveries are included for this aircraft, which you can use in Flight Simulator 2020, because the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024 is unfortunately not yet open, but it will likely be opened very, very soon. And then we also might want to try this one out in Flight Simulator 2024, if you are already migrated. And that's where we end this video, where we looked at 4 new items in the marketplace focused on aircraft and aircraft liveries. Not too many liveries this week, but 3 new aircraft, which is cool. And in addition to that, the Garmin G5, which allows you to bring GPS functionality to some of the aircrafts which by default don't have GPS functionality.